Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Academia. So this is the fourth video in the series of Indian Polity MCQs, and the first question is, you have to match the following. Article 32, President to seek opinion of Supreme Court on any question of law. Article 226, writs can be issued by the High Court. Article 143, writs can be issued by the Supreme Court. Article 136, special leave to appeal by the Supreme Court. Here the correct answer is option C. Article 32 consists of writs that can be issued by the Supreme Court. Article 226 consists of writs that can be issued by the High Court. Article 143 consists of provisions that President to seek opinion of Supreme Court on any question of law, and Article 136 consists of special leave to appeal by the Supreme Court. Moving on to the next question. Supreme Court has held that there cannot be a blanket ban on the power of Supreme Court to conduct judicial review in which of the following case? You can pause the video and tick the correct answer. The correct answer is option A, I.R. Kolho case. So, a 9 judges bench was constituted and it decided that there cannot be a blanket ban on judicial review power of Supreme Court. It was in relation to matters concerned with 9th schedule. The matters put forward under the 9th schedule after Keshavnand Bharati case 1973 could be subjected to judicial review as per the judgment. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following is the only UT to have a high court of its own? Here the correct answer is option D, Delhi. Daman and Diu comes under the jurisdiction of Bombay High Court, Andaman and Nicobar under Kolkata High Court, and Chandigarh under Punjab and Haryana High Court. The next question is, judges of the High Court are appointed by the President in consultation with which of the following? Here the correct answer is option D, all of the above. The judges of the High Court are appointed by the President in consultation with Chief Justice of India, Chief Justice of High Court, and the Governor of the respective states. Moving on to the next question. The special provision to Mizoram is provided under which of the following article? Here the correct answer is option D, 371G. 371D and E is concerned with Andhra Pradesh and F is concerned with Sikkim. The next question is, Article 111 of the Indian Constitution deals with which of the following? Here the correct answer is option A, assent to legislation and veto powers of President. Special provision to Jammu and Kashmir are contained in Article 370. Power of President to issue ordinance is contained in Article 123. Now let's move to the next question. What does interregnum mean? Here the correct answer is option C. The next question is, under which of the following articles the governor possesses pardoning power? Here the correct answer is option A. The President has the pardoning power under Article 72. He can pardon, reprieve, respite, commute, or remission of any sentence of the court. The next question is, which of the following writs means to have the body of? Here the correct answer is option D. Writs of Supreme Court are contained in Article 32 and High Court are contained in Article 226. There are 5 writs. They are mandamus, quo warranto, certiorari, habeas corpus and prohibition. The next question is, which of the following requires prior recommendation of the President? Here the correct answer is option C. Money bill and demand for grant both requires the prior recommendation of the President. Money bill can be introduced only in the Lok Sabha and it is contained in Article 110. Other bills like bills which seek to alter the boundaries, increase or decrease the area also requires the prior recommendation of the President. Moving on to the next question. How many members are elected to the Legislative Council by the Legislative Assembly? Here the correct answer is option A, 1/3. The members cannot be less than 40. The next question is, who among the following presides over the joint session in the absence of a speaker? Here the correct answer is option A, Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. And if the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha is absent, then the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha will preside over the joint session. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following means we command? The correct answer is option A, mandamus. Mandamus can be issued against public officials, inferior courts, tribunals, corporations, etc. The next question is, who is the first law officer of India? Here the correct answer is option D, Attorney General of India. Now let's move to the next question. A federal structure of India was put forward by which of the following acts? The correct answer is option C, Government of India Act 1935. The act spoke of setting an all India federation. Government of India Act 1919 was also known as Montagu-Chelmsford Reform. The Charter Act of 1833 was the time when centralization was at its peak and the Governor General of Bengal was known as Governor General of India. Lord William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. The next question is, in case of disagreement between the Houses of Parliament over an ordinary bill, the President can. Here the correct answer is option C, convene a joint sitting. Now, joint sitting is convened by the President so that deadlock can be resolved between the houses and it is contained in Article 108. It is presided over by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha and in his absence, Deputy Speaker will preside over the joint sitting. Moving on to the next question. Who among the following is authorized to transfer the judges from one high court to another? The correct answer is option A, President. President, in consultation with the Chief Justice of India, is authorized to transfer the judges from one high court to another. It is contained in Article 222. Termination of the House for an indefinite period is known as. The correct answer is option B, adjournment sine die. The next question is, which of the following committee of the Parliament do not have a Rajya Sabha member? The correct answer is option C, Estimates Committee. Now, Estimates Committee is the largest committee of the House and it consists of 30 members which are exclusively from the Lok Sabha. The chairperson is elected by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. The next question is, which type of bills can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha? The correct answer is option D, only A and B, that is Money Bill and Constitutional Amendment Bill. Now let's move to the next question. When is the National Voters' Day observed? The correct answer is option A, 25th January. The next question is, which of the following comes under concurrent list? Here the correct answer is option B, marriage. Marriage, education, forest, inheritance are some of the subjects contained in the concurrent list. Railways and defense are contained in union list and police is contained in state list. The next question is, the minimum number of workers to form a trade union and get registered are? The correct answer is option B, 7. The next question is, in which of the following states there is a uniform civil code? The correct answer is option B, Goa. Goa attained its statehood on 31st March 1987, and Goa's local language is Konkani, which is recognized as one of the official languages. Moving on to the next question. The salaries and allowances of the judges of Supreme Court are drawn out of which of the following? The correct answer is option B. Consolidated Fund of India is contained in Article 266. Revenues received by the government through taxes and expenses incurred in the form of borrowing and loans are contributed to the Consolidated Fund of India. The Supreme Court is a court of record because the correct answer is option A. Its judgment can be used as a reference. Now let's move to the next question. President is a member of. Here the correct answer would be none of these. But before being elected, he has to be qualified to be a member of the Lok Sabha. And in case of vice chairman, in case of vice president, he should be a member of the Rajya Sabha. It is one of the qualifications. The next question is, according to the Indian Constitution, who has the power to declare an emergency? Here the correct answer is option A, President. National emergency is contained in Article 352, financial emergency under 360, and state emergency, which is also known as President's Rule, is contained in Article 356 and 365. The next question is, Chairman of the Public Account Committee is appointed by which of the following? The correct answer is option B, Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Since 1967, the chairperson is selected from the opposition, usually the leader of the opposition. The next question is, who appoints governor of a state in India? Governor of a state is appointed by the president. The governor has a term of 5 years and he holds the office at the pleasure of the president. The next question is, the chairman and members of the State Election Commission are appointed by which of the following? Here the correct answer is option D, Governor. State Election Commission are contained in 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment 1992. Article 243K provides for setting up of State Election Commission. The next question is, which of the following can make provision for elections to the panchayats? The correct answer is option B, state legislature. The chairperson of the panchayat is elected according to the terms of the state legislature. The next question is, which of the following are not covered under 5th schedule of the Indian Constitution? The correct answer would be option B, Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir are contained in Article 370. It contains special provisions towards Jammu and Kashmir, which was scrapped recently. And 5th schedule consists of Odisha, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Telangana, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, and MP. There are 10 states in 5th schedule. The next question is, which of the following has the power to declare an area as a scheduled area, increase or decrease the area, alter its boundary, etc.? The correct answer is option A, President. Moving on to the next question. On which date India became a sovereign democratic republic? The correct answer is option D. Option C, 26 January 1950. 26 November 1949 is the Constitution Day for India, and it is celebrated to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution. But our Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950. The next question is, who was responsible for the integration of princely states into Indian Union after independence? The correct answer is option A, Sardar Vallabhai Patel. The next question is, who is the chairman of the Niti Aayog? The correct answer is option A, Prime Minister. The Niti Aayog consists of chairman, vice chairman, CEO, cabinet ministers, chief ministers of all states, chief minister of Delhi and Puducherry, and governor of states under president's rule. The next question is, who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly? Here the correct answer is option D, B.N.Rau. Dr. B.R.Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. Jawaharlal Nehru was the chairman of Union Power and Union Constitution Committee. H.C.Mukherjee was the oldest member of the Constituent Assembly, and he was also the first speaker of the House according to a French practice. Moving on to the next question. Right to privacy comes under which of the following articles? Here the correct answer is option B, Article 21. Right to privacy was considered to be a right under Article 21 by K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India case. The next question is, fundamental right to property has been deleted by which of the following amendments? The correct answer is option B. The 42nd constitutional amendment is a mini constitution in itself because it consists of a whole host of amendments ranging from amendments in DPSP's fundamental duties, fundamental rights, preamble, etc. 61st constitutional amendment, it reduced the voting age. Earlier it was 21, it was later reduced to 18. The 73rd constitutional amendment, it introduced Panchayati Raj to our Indian constitution. Moving on to the next question. The special provision to some states are construed in which of the following parts? The correct answer is option B, Part 21, which contains temporary and transitional provision to some states. Moving on to the next question. The president rule is imposed for a period of. The correct answer is A, 6 months. So state emergency is also known as president rule, which is contained in Article 356, that governor can request the president to bring in president's rule, and 365 is imposed when the constitutional machinery of the state fails. The next question is, who is the Supreme Commander of Armed Defense and Navy Forces in India? The correct answer is option D, President. The next question is, Indian citizenship is granted by which of the following? The correct answer is option D, Ministry of Home Affairs. Which is the largest committee of the parliament? The correct answer here would be option C, Estimate Committee. As we have discussed it earlier, it consists of 30 members which are entirely selected from the Lok Sabha. I'm sorry. The quorum to hold the meeting of the House consists of which of the following? It consists of 1/10 of member. Moving on to the next question. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha addresses his resignation to. The correct answer is option D, Deputy Speaker of the House. That is Lok Sabha. The next question is, the first woman Speaker of Lok Sabha is. The correct answer here would be option A, Meera Kumar. Moving on to the next question. Which article of Indian Constitution prescribe Hindi as in Devanagari script to be the official language of India? The correct answer is option C, Article 343. Moving on to the last question of the day. Who was the first Viceroy of India? The correct answer is option A, Lord Canning. Government of India Act 1858 came up with two concepts, that is Viceroy and Secretary of State. That's all for this video. We'll come up with new questions tomorrow. Till then, thank you for listening and like, share and subscribe to our channel.